up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and you're seeing some art right now on the channel. About a minute late here, so because there was some technical difficulties on this end, and I hope there is not now. But we shall see if there's anyone around, and you guys could tell me if you hear anything. So this is my haul of the week live. And like I said, I have a nice page of art here that I'll talk about in 1 second. As soon as somebody comments in the chat that all is well and we could go. Hello, Luminous. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Do you hear me okay? You could be my sounding board for now. I am totally doing this off my phone and doing StreamYard at the same time. So trying, like last week, just trying something different to see if StreamYard works fine on my phone as it does on the computer without using my computer at all. So just checking it out. So yeah. This is, hey, Dino, hey, Ghost Tav. No worries. I mean, you could check out the stream, the Tamashi, and chime in on that. A lot of stuff that you like. So, just check that out and let me know your thoughts in the comments. So, what I have here to start off here, just to give it a little bit of a slow start as we go. This is a page of art from a book called Old Haunts. The artist is Lawrence Campbell, who's done art for many, many companies, including Marvel and whatever. This company is AWA Studios, and they're the company I've been working most with in the last year and a half, more than anybody else. And this page, as you can see over here, Sal, please, pleasure working with you, Lawrence. And I did the lettering for this book, so Lawrence actually sent me a page of art from it, and it's a very, very cool page. He asked me what page I wanted, but I said, every page is awesome, so just send me whatever you'd like. And I really like the page he chose. It's actually one of my favorites. I love how he drew. If you know art, this is a really good storytelling page because all the action is straight down the center. How cool is that? Really, really, really nice page. I highly recommend, if you like comics, checking out AWA Studios. They're doing a lot of great work, and I'm doing a lot of work with them, and I've been doing a lot of work with them, a lot of titles from a lot of great, comics folks and people you might know, like J. Michael Straczynski, Mike Deodato, plenty more. So Frank Cho coming up, a lot of cool stuff. So let me put this art down nicely here. But that's and then do some unboxings of them, and probably all of them. So this is actually the last thing that came in this week, and that was the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Let me move back a little bit here. Black Ranger from MMPR. This came in last night, actually. So I think this is the last regular Ranger that I needed. There's a Green Ranger, the regular Green Ranger that's coming out. But this was the last of the regular Rangers that I did need. And look at this. Like, Amazon put the sticker right on there. And I've noticed Target's doing that too a lot when you, you send away for this stuff when, you order it by mail. And that's kind of a bummer that they're doing that. Because this, I mean, I don't care for the boxes myself, but look at that. That's a nice piece of art by Tom Whalen that they covered up. So, yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. So that's the first thing. You saw this guy on the thumbnail right at the top of everything. The final piece of the Raw 10 wrap Raw 10 series from McFarlane Toys. Raptor came in. And some really nice art on there. Again, this is art by Jeff Zorno, so Zorno must be destroyed. So, you know, you guys that like Godzilla, of course, should know who Jeff Zorno is. So, you know, yeah, this is, it was the final piece, and it got delayed. And then, funny enough, I looked on their website, and this happens often with Walmart. Like, it was in stock. It was there. They weren't shipping it. I'm like, what's going on? So I did one of the chat things with customer service, and they were like, yeah, it got delayed. You're going to have to, like, you know, cancel it. It didn't get delayed. It got stuck in processing. So you're going to have to, you know, cancel it and reorder it. However, this was only $10, and it was part of a bigger order where I got free shipping for the shark and the battle snake and this guy. So, you know, that's not cool. So I was like, look, you can't do that. You know, you got to do something for me. So they gave me a credit, like a $5 credit. And, you know, I was able to get it for basically free shipping. I think I had to pay a few cents. Whatever. At least they tried. They did something. But glad to have this, the final piece of the puzzle. Well, definitely. Walmart is lame. For real. Yeah. Luminous, you made a few purchases this week, huh? Cool purchases of stuff that I posted. Tell us more. Tell us more. I posted a lot. Definitely, I posted a lot this week, especially with the Tamashii show. Yesterday, I was posting a lot, which was good because I really needed to get away from reality, you know, and everything that's going on with the election and stuff. It's kind of crazy. Ghost, yeah, for anybody that wants to see this further, and you know, people that won't be able to see the chat right away, right after this, because you know it takes a while. It takes like 12 hours to process these videos through StreamYard. So by the time people see it, they won't see the chat right away. The stickers come up with some steam. Yes, still sucks. I'm still not keeping the box, but it's cool, for sure. And that's a good little tip. Ah, Luminous, that's right. You did say that. You got the Iron Giant and Robbie on sale. And you actually bought something on Kaiju Live this week, too, at the beginning of the week on Sunday. Or is it the end of last week? However you want to talk about it. So, a lot of people seem very interested that I was able to acquire the Trendmasters Gamera Guardian of the Universe. Speaking of Kaiju Live, even though I didn't get this on Kaiju Live, I did get almost every other piece of this Gamera series there. And this was the final one that I needed, Virus. And it's not virus, it's Virus. With Thrashing Tentacle Attack. So this was the last one I needed. And I really can't wait to open this because this one actually looks really awesome and very, very, very almost movie accurate there. So now this is very cool. I have one of everything here, and two of them, Giron and Gamera, are the ones with the sounds. But here's a little thing that you may not know about these. All of them, whether they have sounds or not, and they were all made to have sounds. If you got them in this like single card here, no sounds, but all the electronics are there for sounds, but they cover up where you put the battery. And I noticed that on some of the other figures, because now I have Gauss without sound, Ziegler without sound, Jiger without sound, and now Virus without sound, and Giron and Gamera are the ones with sound. But they're the exact same things, just different packaging, and I guess they charged a different amount initially. I really don't recall how much. Hey, Mike Zilla. Hey, Shadow. How you guys doing tonight? So the thing I'm pretty sure most folks are excited about that I finally got is the SH Monsterarts Nargacuga from Monster Hunter. A very glossy, nice box, very different. This is like all embossed here in Nargacuga, but I gotta say my box is a little a little crushed. This came from I picked this up at E-Night Media. And yeah, the box got a little bit messed up. The outer box wasn't though, so that's a bit of a bummer. Here's the box on this. Here's what you see. That's pretty cool. They made it like a little game thing. And oh, that's cool. I didn't even notice this when I got it. It's got the cut throughs like the old Monsterarts, and you can see the figure inside. That's very nice. I do dig it. So yeah, I waited on these for box fell over. I waited on these for the Bluefin release because it was the cheapest around. Usually for me, the cheapest around is Muteki sales, but I couldn't put in that order anymore with them. By the time I came out of my little break there. So I ended up going with E-Night Media because all the import ones were sold out. And I'm glad I did that because they were the cheapest around, whether it was import or domestic, and it was free shipping. So that's gonna pay real dividends with Rathalos, which has a tremendously big box. So yeah. Let's see. What do you guys say, Shadow? Walmart is too overpriced. I'll be buying the Playmates, and that's it. The neck is at Walmart are like 40 compared to 25 at Target. Are they? I don't know about that. Is that true? I haven't heard that anywhere, Shadow. That sounds a little odd to me. Now, I got 3 items left here, and all 3 of these I got in one box. Speaking of large shipping prices, I got these from Hobby Search, and I just felt like it was too much. Like I feel like the box is too big that they sent it in, but I don't know. So I got 3 things. This, and I can't believe I got another Hero action figure from Evolution Toy, and I always have problems with these figures. But who else is doing a Metalder right now? And if you guys know VR Troopers, I had to get this. I balked for a little while, and it got sold out. Their initial stock of it sold out, and I was like, phew, okay, I guess I won't get it. And then within a week, they got another shipment in. So I was like, you know what? I saw like one review in Japanese, and I was like, and I asked the guy, and he was like, he thought it was the best Hero action figure yet. I don't know if that's saying much because they haven't been that good, but again, like I had to have this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a classic metal hero from Japan, and VR Trooper is like Power Rangers is just classic. So yeah, that was something I really, really, really wanted to get. Now, this is the thing I think made the shipping really annoying is because it's a weird size box, and this is the Bandai DX Belioc from Ultraman Z, and this is when he's this form, the cross cutter dimensions, probably none of those, something like that. Form, he does use the Belioc, which is like some weird Ultraman Belial type staff sword thingy. And this thing is a pretty amazing. And spoiler, I actually opened this yesterday with Ultrazilla Jr. and it was really nice out, and we were on the porch. And we opened up the box, and I put the batteries in this, but the product is back in this box, and we will check it out again, and it'll just be easier because we'll get to do the lights and the sounds. But if you like Ultraman Z, I had to get this. It's just a great character. And is everybody still there? Is everybody still here? Am I still streaming? I have no idea because do not have my computer right here. So let me check on that on my computer. You guys keep looking at that DX. All right. good. Oh, okay, there you guys. I thought I lost you guys. It's really hard to see if I'm online still. I'm not just on the phone. So because my screen just goes all over the place as I move things around here. How am I liking Ultraman Zero? You mean Ultraman Z? I like it. I think it's really a fun show. Tonight, unfortunately, was kind of like one of those episodes where they just tell you about like Ultraman Z's powers or whatnot. It's like a filler episode. I feel like they've been having a little more of those this season, but that's to be expected with all that's going on in the world. So yeah, it's one of those things. But I'm enjoying it. So the final item, and actually this is a little bit hefty. I got the Mafex Tetsujin 28 Go, a Gigantor, which is a little pricey, and Mafex is another company where like I feel like they cost way too much for what you get, but this guy's a little bit bigger than the regular Mafex, and I do love me some Gigantor, and you guys saw a Gigantor review here on my channel this week, the X Plus one, and this was something I really wanted to get. So yeah, that's my haul, and I think it's a pretty good haul. I'm gonna open up this one here, get a good look at the Black Ranger. He's got some scratches on his chest. That's not cool. You guys see that right there in the middle? Has there? The last thing I got was a Soul of Chogokin, and I haven't played around with that much, honestly. But this looks pretty good. Besides that, good Black Ranger. This is the second Black Ranger though. We had the one with the shield already. I'm not gonna take all this stuff out for now, but you know, it's a Power Ranger. It looks good. I'm pretty much slowing down a lot on Lightning Collection now that I have my MMPR team. I'm gonna be in and out. I'm definitely getting the Monsters line, subline, which comes out in January, I believe. The first two ones come out. I'm definitely getting that because Monsters channel, it's good. Kind of try to go. Sort of try to go. Open up the easy ones first. This packaging, I really don't care. I don't care about any of the packaging, honestly. Okay. So I'm planning to review this and the Snake together. Yes. Yes, that is a brand new release. It just came out in Japan. Like end of last week. End of last week. I got charged for it on Friday by the time it processed and it shipped, and and it got here 2 days ago, I guess. So the thing I've been most interested in here is why the heck did they do it like this? But it looks like there's articulation in the neck. And when you turn it, let's see what it looks like, because I haven't seen anybody turn this thing. And it looks a little weird. So that's gonna have to play around with this a little bit. But I don't get it. I don't get why they did the whole neck turn thing, except they cheaped out on the package and they didn't want it sticking out. How am I liking this? The Soul of Chogokin. I don't know. I mean, I took it out initially when I first got it, and I did like an unboxing here on the channel. But honestly, it's been in the package ever since. So I couldn't give you a fair estimation on that. It looks good. I think I remember thinking it was a little smaller than I expected. But this looks pretty good. I just don't get this pose. But this and the snake, I think I'm gonna review together. I think, and then the shark by himself. I got a lot of reviewing to figure out because I've gotten a lot in the last few weeks, and this past week, the things I reviewed were all stuff from my backlog, because and that continues tomorrow night as well. Only because I am moving to this spot right here. If you guys watched my organizing Ultrazilla's toys, to do my reviews, and I needed to get out of my studio, just back there, ASAP. So I needed to finish those reviews, which were all started. There was one review, speaking of Solo Chogokin, that I didn't have time to finish, but I needed to make the switch. I had to get out of there. That was God Sigma. So that one's gonna be. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna. I only had filmed one scene, so I might refilm that scene anyway. So whatever. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna open this so I could get this box out of the way. It's big, and like I said, I already opened this, and it's pretty fun. So that's what this looks like. It's one of those little play items, but it's cool. I really like it actually. You know, it's very simple in the sculpt, but it's a fun item, and we're gonna turn it on. So you got two buttons here. This one opens the mouth. And you see the eyes light up. You got some chopping action. That's pretty fun. I don't know. I like it. It's actually really fun to play with. And he says a lot of different things. So if you're an Ultraman fan, this is a fun one, I think, to get. It's about $35, and I don't know. I dig it. I definitely dig this. Oh, I didn't even do anything that time. So very nice in my opinion. So there you go, the DX Belioc. We put that to the side. Get rid of this Power Rangers box. Get rid of this Raw 10 box. Put that to the side. Shall we do some Gamera action? It does look super cool, doesn't it? So this, yeah. All right, we're gonna as the boys on the Geek Chest like to say, we're gonna destroy the value right now. And I didn't even use it for a review, but I wasn't gonna anyway because the box was a little bit boring. I actually got this entire collection fairly cheap, honestly. All things considered, this one cost me $35 shipped. Again, these toys came out in the 90s, so I gotta remember that. So, and all of them were brand new. So score. The most I paid was for Gamera itself, and that was like $60 or so. And only because I was bidding on Kaiju Live for that, and yeah, somebody was bidding against me. That's what happens when you bid. But the other ones I also got on Kaiju Live, I didn't pay that much for, like $25, $35. Gauss I think was $40, and then Gearon, which is one of the ones with the sounds I showed last week, I only paid $20 for. So you win some, and then you save some money in other places. So I really like this. I think it looks really, really cool. So it's supposed to have some like thrashing action. I have no idea. There was no directions. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Nothing to press. Here's what I was talking about. You can see that there is a box here for where the sounds would be, but it's totally like it's sealed up. That's where the batteries would go. So that's pretty interesting that they did that. Again, I don't know exactly what you're supposed to do here, but I don't really see anything that like moves or anything. Maybe one has like a whipping action. I'll have to like look into that. I feel like it's a whipping action. Yeah, maybe. I don't want to break it, but it does look good. This is a really cool Virus toy. And I feel like this might be my favorite of all the kaiju villains from the series that I got. I like it. I think it looks really cool. What do you guys think? This is a nice one. If you guys like the Gamera movies, these are all done up in like a nice 90s motif. Very, very cool. All right. Let's open up Metalder next. So yeah, I am just opening up everything tonight. Just want to get into this stuff. I just want to lay out everything that I have here that's new and decide what I'm reviewing. And I still, like I said, I have stuff from like last week, all that stuff, not one thing touched. So it's going to be one of those things. I hope this figure is good. Evolution Toy, do something good for me for once, please. They cost too much, you know, for what you get, and at the very least, I want one of these toys to finally be good. Please, please. Let's see. Let's get my initial reactions on Metalder here from VR Troopers. Not bad. Feels okay. Still has this weird things that Evolution Toy likes to do. This is the Hero action figure line. If you guys seen, I've done Gridman and Fireman and Redman and Zone Fighter from this series. And there's plenty of others that come out that I've not gotten because I just, you know, didn't want to. You know what? This is feeling actually not bad. My initial thoughts are actually not bad. Hello, Titan. Hello, David. Hello, Maximus. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Okay. I'm right now. I'm a bit happy because this is just not bad. So, right? An Evolution toy that doesn't fall apart. And it's not jiggly. Maybe they've watched some of my reviews. You never know. Okay, so this is not bad. It's making me think that I made the right call to give in to my urges to get another one of their products. But again, who was doing this guy right now? Nobody. So he's a big size too. He's a nice big size. Okay, I'm happy. That's not a bad thing. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What is his accessories? He's got some stuff for his arms. This one is like a extended type of arm deal. I have to go through everything, but yeah, definitely got one weapon. Let's do Tetsu's and then we'll end it off with Nargacuga because that's like, you know, some SH Monsterarts, and if I do it first, everybody will leave. Not that there's not many people here, but I feel like these two are the two main events, and this one's actually even cooler because it's brand new. I mean, Nargacuga has been out for a month already, and I'm very, very happy that at the very least it didn't take Bluefin that long to get their stock in and 2 stores. That's very cool. So you can see here, before I open it up and things go flying, you get hands and you get some, foot rocket effects. Mafex is another company that I have like a spotty history with, but I really wanted this one. I've given up on their superheroes. Forget that. Oh my god, he's got a diecast. He's got diecast. His feet are totally diecast. Oh, his leg is a little loose. Probably because of that diecast. His knee. Maybe not. That is impressive. I did not expect any diecast on this guy. Oh! Oh, I like how his head moves. Oh, it's so weird. It's like sliding. Huh! I'm feeling up to see if there's any other diecast, but I don't know if there is. The feet are so diecast. No wonder this package felt heavy. This looks pretty good, guys. I gotta say. Oh, there we go. Here's something. This is just like hanging loose over here. Is that really what they did? Really, Mafex? You just put these on here like tires? That's weird. I find that super strange. He looks good altogether, though, I gotta say. There is a few problems here. Because of the diecast feet, the knee joints are not happy right now. And this is not good. And this is not cheap. This is $90, guys. It's par for the course for Mafex. All their stuff is pretty expensive, but I mean, this is $90 in Japan, which, you know, it's $90 when things come here. It's $90 around that price. But in Japan, for it to be $90, I don't know if it's a winner. Luminous, it looks good, but it's got some issues. The knees, because of the diecast on the feet, feel a little weird, and these just kind of rotate like crazy. I don't know. I got to play around with it, but it looks the part. That's for sure. It looks the part. It looks really nice. There's no doubt about it. It looks really nice. So that is not bad at all. Well, looks-wise. It looks really nice. All right, where am I putting it? You go there. All right, so let's get my initial thoughts on this guy here. Because I am curious. I've heard really, really good things, and then I've heard some scary things about Rathalos. But we shall see when that arrives. Bluefin already said it's coming by the end of the month as well, so that's cool. I'm down with that. All right, so oh boy, I don't have an avalanche here. Directions, just that thing to the stand parts. Okay, we got a nice wood base. Very cool. I honestly didn't realize that this was coming with a figure. I thought this was like part of like the props for their picks. That's interesting. That's really cool. You got an unpainted Monster Hunter, and this is the same thing that Revoltech did, the unpainted figures. I'm not too into that. But it looks good. It's got some nice detail. That's cool. Got an extra tail here. Open tail. And cut off tail. Spoiler alert. Got some meat in here. It's another thing that Revoltech did. A alternate head. That looks cool. Mouth opens. Nice. Looking good. And now, I guess I gotta put on the wings. I'm not gonna do that here. We'll just look at it as is, and wow. Yo. That looks really nice. Man, it's so cool to see something different from Monsterarts. It really, really is. A different property is gonna breathe some life into the franchise, I think. Into the brand, I think. Different franchise into the brand is nice. And a brand, like a franchise that is like respected from monsters as much as Monster Hunter, is such a get for them, because there's so much you could do, and I think it crosses over pretty well. At least in theory it does. Like, hopefully a lot of people well, the hand fell off just now and it pulled off pretty simply, but I don't know, not feeling anything really loose right now. Again, got to do a good examination of all of these things soon. Got to figure out what I'm reviewing for the week. Get all my reviews started this weekend. That's basically what I do. Try to get everything started and then some sort of position to go. And then, you know, if I could like bang out the first couple, then I'm like, I have a good head start on the week. Sometimes I get them all done. Like last week, I had just about every review done for the entire week once Monday rolled around. This looks good, guys. I'm impressed. I feel like the good reviews it's received is well warranted. Looking really, really nice. Again, I got to put on those final two wings. I guess they go in there and in here. And I'm in a bad position. I've been doing this all standing because I want to take advantage of this cap. Oh, that's I'm not going to try because it seems very tough. You know, but yeah, this is really, really cool. Yeah, this is a lot. Let me pop up your thing so people can see it. Looks much better than the King Ghidorah. It's different. It's much smaller than King Ghidorah. It's really nice though. The Rathalos, I think, is going to be closer to a King Ghidorah, and I think I've seen some pics of that. This is really well done. I gotta say, I really like how it feels. I mean, again, gotta look at it a little further before I could like make a proper decision. Obviously this is just an initial thought, but initial thought is pretty good on this. There is no doubt about it. So not bad. I think I'm pretty satisfied with everything. Tetsujin has a little bit, that has some issues that I could like really see right away. Not see because it looks good, but the joints on the knees are definitely loose, and these shoulder things are crazy. Like they're just not hooked up into anything. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be or whatever. Here's how these two face off against each other. Robot versus Monster Hunter. I like it. I like this face off actually. This is, I feel like, a good size face off. Really, really nice. So pretty cool. I'm happy that this guy, has stayed together for more than 2 seconds. That is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty cool. Who else did we get over here? This big chunk of plastic from McFarlane. I mean, check this out, guys. Like, this is incredibly detailed. Like, that's insane. This is $10. $10. So that's good. We got Go Power Ranger, final piece of the MMPR puzzle, pretty much, of the regular team. Little 90s action with Virus. And don't drop anything. And the Belioc. I love it. I love it, guys. I think this was a cool haul. Good stuff here all together. So there you go, guys. Anybody have any final questions before we pack it in tonight on any of this stuff? On any final questions from last night from Tamashi Nations? Again, go check out my live stream from last night on that. I, got to cover most of the things that were out. Not everything, because I don't really collect everything. So, the stuff I do collect here, and I do collect a lot, obviously. So there was a lot to talk about. Go check out that live stream for me. That would be very, very cool. All right, then. So no questions. Then we shall see you guys later. Tomorrow night, I have a Super Robot Chogokin review of Mazinga Zero. You heard it here first. And on Sunday night, I built that RX-78 2 entry grade kit. I did a video of that, so you'll see that Sunday night. And then after that, I got nothing. So I got a lot of things here to review and a lot of things to plan out for some ideas for some other videos as well to mix in there. So I got some work to do this weekend, my friends. All right, but thank you for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. Hope you dug it as well. So if you can, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and share. Till next time, peace out, peeps.